Hi, I am going to be discussing a couple of questions from Student 1 assignments of the Wiki. So I'm going to start with this one right here. So I was given that structure first and was asked to give the resonance. So first I took this lone pair and I transferred the electrons over here to make a double bond, and took this double bond and made it into a lone pair. So now this negative charge, you will see it will start to circulate the structure. It will go with the lone pairs. So now we have our lone pair over here. We're making that into a double bond, and then this double bond into a lone pair. So this negative will go over here. That's our next structure. So now we take this lone pair, we make it into a double bond, and then this double bond into a lone pair. The negative charge will be here. Now this is the last structure, but you could also continue the structure for it to look like the first one. So you're just gonna have to take this lone pair, put it over here, make a double bond, take this double bond, put it over here, the pairs, or like the electrons, and then take this double bond and make it into a lone pair, which is why you have this negative charge right there. So I just drew it with the same structure, just like as a fast demonstration. So next we have the nitrogen, so this structure. So similar with the negative charge, this positive charge will go through the structure. So it's going to go here and then here. And then if you want to continue to do it, it will go back over here. So the first thing I did was I took this double bond and made and transferred the electrons, made this a double bond. And then the plus charge will go over here. So that's what I have over here. Then I'm just going to take this lone pair and make it into a double bond. The plus charge will go to where the electrons were lost. So now we have the plus charge on the nitrogen without this lone pair. Disregard that. So if you want it to look like the first structure, then just take this double bond and make it into a lone pair again, and this double bond, put it over here, and then the plus charge will go over here, just like the first structure right there. Moving on, we have a Lewis structure. So this is the compound that was given. So I decided to make a triple bond with the carbon. So the carbon would have 4 bonds because it likes to have 4 bonds. And then this carbon still has 3 bonds. So I decided to take this lone pair, or like the pair of electrons that's over here, and make it into a double bond, and take this bond from the triple into another lone pair. So then we have the lone pairs and then negative. So there's a negative charge here because this is an unstable structure. Nitrogen is not complete with the octet rule. So there's no way to, complete the structure. So this is how it is. It's unstable. Moving on, we have this resonance structure. So this is what was given to me. And so the first thing I did was I took this double bond and I transferred the electrons to the CH2 and made it into a double bond as well. So the plus charge will end up being over here where it lost its electrons. Now this plus charge will also start to circulate the structure, just like how any resonance structure will be. So next we have the double bond over here. Now we want to take this double bond and take the electrons and make this a double bond. So then the charge will end up being over here because this carbon lost the electron. And then we took this double bond and we took the electrons and made in a double bond right over here. So then the plus charge will end up being right here. So this is a structure.